Now, another part of my testimony on the Quran is I witnessed Chief Alfonso Morales, the guy that beat his wife in Greenfield, Steve Wells, the detective, and oh my gosh, I can see him, but I gotta ID him again. Oh, the guy whose child go across the street to that school, Walker Middle School, the one that had the gun on, looking at me with the big head and the full beard, was harassing me for something in the morning. That's what I reported to ISIS. And I was pregnant. So they put dirt and oil on my windshield and they put oil on my tires. Officer, is he an officer or a sergeant? Michael something. I forgot his name. The angel. He watched them and got out the car and asked me, did I need assistance? He said, this needs to stop. I did not realize it was people in the vehicle. Morales was looking right at him. I turned around and I looked. Morales and Stephen Wells was looking directly at me. He said, this needs to stop. He ends up going in the store. I'm cleaning off my windshield. He comes out. He wasn't afraid. I could see in his face something was wrong. So he held I think it was Folgers coffee like this and creamer. It was two small bottles right mid center. So I'm looking. I knew it meant something. I didn't know what. So I eventually drove off because the glare on the window, they kept trying to push me off the road. That's what he was trying to do. Next thing I know, I find out on the news that he was in a ambush or something. That's BS. I'm gonna just say BS. They killed him. They killed Rainer, who was at my house. They killed Irvin, who was at my house, and that was Yasim and them. And Officer Her. They did that. They did the hit jobs for Alfonso Morales because they stole those drugs from the Singola cartel. We did a research on the Quran for weed, fertilization. That's all that was. And apparently somebody put a shipment of drugs on there. They raided that boat and was beating people. I had to watch my language. And that's how we ended up getting grabbed. So that's why he been chasing me around like crazy. Him, Barada, Floyd Mayweather was on there too. So I think Floyd took the drugs out of revenge because I had the Latin lover. Yes, Martinez was my Latin lover. So these guys I dated, I did not have any illegal dealings with them. I guess that's the proper term to say right now. So with that being said, people probably like, well, what do you want a photo lineup for? There were ledgers that was stolen out of my house by Ernest Hardy Jr. The reason why I want to do the lineup and I did them is not to have people arrested, it's not to get them locked up, but for the ones who are and the ones that's getting harassed or having money extorted. This is going to seal the deal. I need to say, okay, this is how you need to organize this chart. It's not to get anybody else locked up. It's only certain people that the government won't. That's just going to shut all their little illegal activities down, and that's the entire bloodline of criminals, and they are all related. That's it.